Hey Gadget Groupies, taking a look at an accessory for the iPhone 6s today. Even though Apple has continued to build out a smaller form factor device, like the iPhone is still one of the only premium small form factor phones on the market today, just the subtle size increases do present a few ergonomic challenges to using this phone. Not the least of which is the lack of an easily accessible back button. 3D Touch is designed to help us sort of peek into messages so that we don't have to always go into and out of. And it's a nice ergonomic trick because reaching up to this upper left-hand corner if you're holding the phone in your right hand is a little bit more of a dance, especially if you remember those old classic 4-inch screen iPhone advertisements where that was the optimal screen size because your thumb could go from here to here, or from here to here. In my opinion, Apple really hasn't done that great of a job of incorporating larger screen sizes into the iOS aesthetic. So my pals at BoxWave hooked me up with one of their glass-tempered screen protectors, which should come with the handy trick of giving us some additional back button controls for our iPhone. So I'm gonna skip into fast forward. I'm gonna install the screen protector because I am absolutely terrible about putting these things on. And then once I'm out, we're gonna take a look at how this thing functions on the iPhone 6s. If it does actually give us some really cool, handy back button usage, and to make sure that it doesn't interfere with features like 3D Touch. Alright, so that went on with a few more bubbles under the glass than I was expecting to, just for that initial dropping the screen protector onto the phone, but just kind of smushing it around a little bit. I seem to have gotten all of the egregious bits and bubbles and dust and grit and grime out of the way. Got nice cutouts here for the earpiece, and then just sort of a little dimpled cutout here for the top of the phone. A nice circular cutout for Touch ID so that we don't get in the way of the fingerprint scanner. And we have these two little silver dots, which we're going to take a look at here in just a sec. And running around the front of the phone, we've got a really nice wide gap from the edge of the phone to where the screen protector starts. And I would imagine that's to make sure that this doesn't interfere with any bumper cases or any hard cases that you might put your phone into. And we're gonna open up my email. Let's see if 3D Touch. Yeah, 3D Touch seems to work exactly the same as it did before. So now I'm fully into this email. Let's see what happens if I hit one of these buttons. And I'm able to very quickly scan through my emails. Look at that. Oh, that's super cool. I don't have to reach for any of the arrow keys at the top of the phone. Let's reach over. And I've got a back button. Oh, that's cool. So here we are in Maps, and it seems that these two dots are going to line up with the functions that we find bordering our search at the top of the screen. So if I hit this little button, it should pull up this little arrowed icon right there, which it absolutely does for sharing. It's the same thing. If I hit that icon, I get the same menu. And then this dot should give me the same routing or directions information that this icon up here would give me. So if I hit that, it's gonna pull it up. Now, I also have route here, but since it's grayed out, I can't do anything with this button. And if I want, I can go directly to cancel from hitting this little button right there. Pulling up Safari, it looks like the button on the right is a refresh. So I hit that and the little refresh icon at the top of the URL bar flips over. But then I've got this other one over here on the left, and that seems to just take me straight to the URL bar so that I can type in a new address. It doesn't seem to function as a back button, but maybe that's okay because at least on Safari, the back button is down here at the bottom. I can very easily get to the back button in the Safari browser. So maybe the only drawback to BoxWave's solution here is the fact that iOS is very inconsistent with the icons that typically live at the top of the screen, but they've done a wonderful job of making sure that you can reach the bottom of your phone, all of this wasted bezel space on the iPhone, to interact with controls, which might require you to move the phone around in your hand more. And we should talk about price. The BoxWave, I've been able to find it on Amazon for around $18. Which is a little pricey for a glass screen protector if you're just looking for a way to protect your screen. Make sure it's a little bit less of a fingerprint magnet. It does have an oleophobic coating on it so that your grimy, greasy fingerprint smudges won't show up on your screen as often. But having the additional controls down at the bottom of the phone, something that Apple refuses to do in giving us extra buttons, does a really good job of complementing where iOS is going with the new 3D Touch features. I'm kind of digging it. So I'll be sure to leave a link down below this video where you can shop this puppy online. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe subscribe for more reviews like these, and I would not be able to continue producing on this channel if you all weren't out there supporting it, either by hitting the fan funding, shopping via my Amazon affiliate links, grabbing yourself a free audiobook, or shopping for a loot crate using the links below this video, or by sharing my videos on your favorite social sites like Twitter and Facebook and Reddit and the Google+, so please keep bringing more cool people to the party. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will catch you all on the next review.